What's good, y'all? Shagama Kyle. Welcome back to my channel. Buddy Hield is one of the best shooters in the NBA and probably one of the best shooters to ever live. And this season, he averaged 16.8 points and he shot 42% from three while taking 8.5 threes per game. That kind of volume to go along with that kind of efficiency is something you really don't see. And he's not really mentioned in the conversation with, Steph Curry and Damian Lillard, but maybe it's time that we should. He's constantly at the top of the NBA in three-point makes, and he's just a really, really versatile shooter. He can make, shots in transition, moving, catch and shoot, and even a little bit off the dribble himself. So this is just some of the clips that I pulled together for y'all. On this play, you're going to see that his buddy here in transition. Tyrese Halliburton gives it back to him, but there's no shot there. So he easily just gives the ball up, relocates, and then is running, to catch his pin down screen. And then he's able to get the shot off really well. And this just shows, how great of a movement guy that Buddy Hield is. On this next play, it's going to be Buddy Hield once again. And he's going to try and do a little Spain pick and roll type thing. He leaks out, but even though, D'Angelo Russell is still there, he has a little smidgen of space and he still pulls. So it just shows, the lack of space that he needs just to get a shot off. On this play right here, Buddy Hield is going to get the steal, be going the whole complete direction, take in one motion, just turn around and fire off. And just the quick shot release is just a big part of why he's able to really damage teams from outside the three-point line. And then on this play right here is going to be Buddy Hield once again. And he's just going to be sprinting out in transition. And then he just has his hand up. And as soon as Sabonis takes eyes over him, he darts the other way. And he's able to get a wide open shot. Great stuff right there. On this play right here, Buddy Hield just shows that, shows up the range that he has. He's like 2 steps behind the three-point line. Really just a really great shooter, with unlimited range essentially. On this play right here, he's just gonna run right past his man, stop on a dime, with his man pretty much draped all over him. And so this shows that, he can get a shot off, whether it be uncontested, contested. Really great stuff right here. And then on this play right here, Buddy Hield is gonna see, oh, there's no shot here. So he just once again gonna relocate to go into a dribble handoff with Jalen Smith, and he's able to get the wide open three off of the pin down screen after the handoff. Great stuff right there from Buddy. On this next play, it's going to be Buddy Hield, and he's just sitting off ball. And then Tyrese Halliburton drives, gives him open a little bit, pump fake to discard his man, and then he rides up for the three, knockdown. Really, really great patience and just really, really great stuff from Buddy Hield. On this play right here, Donovan loses the ball, and he's in a full sprint in transition. And look at the way he chops his feet to slow it down, get his body under control, align his body with the rim, and then he's able to knock down the three. This kind of body control is really essential for shooters, so they can just get their shot up at any time. On this play right here, he's gonna ghost this screen, and it's gonna be him jabbing to the right, and still with a man all over him in his space, pretty uncomfortable shot. He's able to knock it down. Really great stuff from Buddy Hield once again. On this next play right here, it's gonna be Buddy Hield, and he's just gonna be waiting for his time to move. And then he tries to set a screen on Tyrese Halliburton's man, and then he just flares out to the top of the key. Great stuff right there. Being in constant motion as a shooter is really dangerous. And then on this play right here, it's going to be Buddy Hield once again, showing off the range and just showing off that you got to guard him from a really, really far way out. On this play right here, it's going to be Buddy. And, just see the constant motion. He wants to get his man off of him. He just fakes one way, goes the other way, and then gets his man lodged into the screen. And he's able to free himself up for a wide open three. Great stuff right here. Indiana is really lucky to have a guy like this, to be paired with such a great playmaker in Tyrese. Really great stuff. On this play, once again, we see Buddy Hield use of motion, off-ball motion. Here, he gets the switch, and then, jab to the right, little space, pull up. Great stuff right there. We see that he can, get a shot off the dribble a little bit. Really great stuff. On this play right here, we're going to see him in transition once again, and then once again, he chops his feet, aligns his body with the rim. Great stuff right there. He's able to knock down the three. Elite footwork, elite body control, elite all of that. On this play right here, it's going to be Buddy Hield once again. Gets his man in the air, a little step back, knock down the three. He's really good at pump faking and just relocating to get a better look. He's not going to try, force a shot if he doesn't need to force it. Just really great stuff. On this play right here, it's going to be Buddy Hield in transition once again, and he's just able to knock down the three. Just, he can do the regular catch and shoot stuff as well, but he's just so much more than that. On this play right here, it's going to be the paces in transition once again. You see Buddy in a full-out sprint. The ball falls, and he just is able to get into rhythm. Within a second, he picks the ball up, and the ball is going up in literally less than a second. Really great stuff. That shows that he's been in the lab a lot when a shooter doesn't have to just, catch the ball in the shooting pocket, all that. Here, going to come off the down screen from Jalen Smith. and then just find himself wide open for the three. Once again, showing off the great movement that he has and just how he can just align himself with the rim really fast. On this play right here, it's going to be Buddy Hield, and just showing off once again the range and just showing off that it doesn't have to be a wide open shot. Great stuff right there. This play once again, he's in a full sprint in transition, and then he's able to just slow down, line himself up at the rim, knock down the three. Great stuff. I know I keep saying he lines himself with the rim, but that's really important as a shooter for you to get your shot off. Here, he's in constant motion again, darts out to the three-point line. Halliburton finds it for the three. Great stuff right there. On this next play, it's going to be him once again trying to screen. Everybody gets confused, so he darts out to the three-point line. And, you know, him as an off-ball screener really works well because he knows how to screen. He knows when to ghost to screen. He just knows how to do a lot of that stuff. On this play right here, it's going to be Buddy Hield, and he's just going to wait for his moment and then just immediately run for the pin down that Miles Turner set and knock down the three. He's really good at getting his man to run right into the screen and not, you know, have his man have a route to not run into the screen. Here, he runs out wide in transition, finds himself open for three. He's good at filling lanes in transition and not clogging up the driving lane for the other guy with the ball. Really great stuff. On this play right here, once again, we're going to see him pump fake. Here, he gets his man in the air and then just doesn't even take a rhythm dribble, just knocks down the three. Once again, really great at pump faking. Really, really smart player. Elite stuff. Here, once again, we just see the ball kind of find its way to him, and immediately he raises up, and that's just elite shooting touch. It's just great stuff right there. On this play right here, we're going to see him once again pump fake, take a little sidestep dribble, and even with a man flying at him, he was able to knock down the three. It's like nobody was even there. Great rhythm shooter, great three-point shooter. Can't say enough about this guy. On this play right here, once again, gets his man in the air with a pump fake, little sidestep, and is able to free himself up for a wide open three. Really great stuff. You can see he doesn't need, you know, everything to be created for him. He can create his own stuff, but in a different way. Once again, we see Buddy Hield in motion here again. And this time, the drive isn't there. So what does he do? He just steps back. That's too much space. He gets the shot off. Kind of smothered. Great stuff right there. On this play right here, we just see Buddy just waiting patiently. Once again, the little pause to get his man into the air to free himself up for the three at the end of the shot, at the end of the clock. Great stuff right there. Just great body control and patience by Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield, once again, he's just going to step back off the dribble. Bang, bang. Great stuff right there. On this next play right here, it's going to be Buddy Hield, and he's just waiting in the corner, there's nothing there. So what does he do? He goes into a little give and go at the three-point line, and bang. Great motion, great movement, elite guy at, at those things. Great skills to have as a shooter. And here, we're going to see him just walk into a three. So not everything has to be, off the catch or just off of handoffs, pin downs, all of that. He can kind of get it on his own sometimes. And on this play right here, it's going to be Buddy once again, and that's a contested three, contested by multiple people. So that just shows kind of the level of a tough shot maker that he is. Here, he just runs off a pin down, and then once again, a smothered shot by Draymond Green. Great stuff right there to knock this three down. Really under a lot of pressure. Here, once again, runs right off a screen, and then this time he did it off the dribble. Great stuff once again. Great three-point shooter, great three-point shooting. Great stuff right there. And on this play, this is Jimmy Butler. He fakes the handoff and then, creeps out to the three-point line and is able to knock down the three. Really great stuff. And then on this play right here, it's just going to be him once again, get his man in the air and free himself up for the wide open three. Elite stuff right there. And the pump fake stuff is really important because if he falls up that three, you're going to be creating worse looks. He's creating better looks for himself. Great stuff right here. And on this play, once again, showing off the range. Just showing off the really good range that he has, and just what a prolific shooter that Buddy Hield is. I just can't say enough about this guy's shooting. And on this play right here, he fully runs to the corner and then stops on a dime, knocks on the three. On this play right here, it's gonna be Buddy Hield buys lonesome in transition. He slows down, knocks down the three early in the game. Great stuff right there from Buddy. Just what an elite shooter. Just what an elite shooter. Here on this play, it's gonna be Buddy Hield, and he just darts out to the corner. Constant motion, and he's able to always find himself open for three when he has good playmakers in Indiana like this. Here, he's gonna run off the wide pin down, turn into the shot, so this shows off his movement shooting. Just really great stuff from Buddy Hield, and you just can't say enough about Buddy Hield as a shooter. And Buddy Hield, to a casual fan, you would probably think he's just a catch and shoot guy. He can't really do much more than just stand there and just wait for the ball to come to him. But as I've shown you in this video, Buddy Hield is good, catching stuff on movement. He's good, getting guys in the air or pump fakes. He's good, setting off-ball screens, ghosting screens, and all that. So he's just a really, really complete shooter and just a really complete off-ball shooter. And just a really great guy to have, as part of the core in Indiana. So if you stayed at the end of the video, thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.